few games where Peach has some mood swings, particularly in a game called Super Princess Peach. Because of this, many people have said that Peach has bipolar disorder. Let's look at the criteria and see if she fits the bill. In my opinion, bipolar disorder is by far the most misdiagnosed mental health disorder. Doctors and even therapists seem to throw around this diagnosis all the time without even considering that the main criteria for bipolar disorder is that a person has had a manic episode. So what is a manic episode? Well, to answer this, it might be helpful to kind of zoom out and look at the bigger picture of people's moods. Imagine a chart that goes from 0 to 100, with 50 being a normal mood, 0 being someone who's actively suicidal, and 100 being someone who's manic. Now, most people will go most of their lives in that 40 to 60 range. 40 might be a loved one has passed away, and a 60 might be you just got engaged. Now, someone who's below 40 a lot for more than 2 weeks might qualify for major depressive disorder. Maybe they get so down they're suicidal and need to be hospitalized for their own protection. When people have a mood that's much higher than normal, that can also be problematic. A person with a score of 80 on this scale might be up for days or even weeks without sleeping. They might talk literally non-stop. They might engage in activity after activity for days without stopping. They might have an extremely inflated view of themselves. So if a person is feeling really good and high on mania, why is this a problem? Well, people can do some pretty irrational things that they wouldn't normally do while they're manic. For example, someone might spend their life savings on a doll collection or cheat on their spouse. Mania can also lead to psychosis. That is, people can't tell what's real and what's not real. Someone might believe that they have superpowers and so they jump off the roof of a building trying to fly. Someone might believe they're Osama bin Laden and think they need to hurt other people, or feel so bad about what they've done that they feel like they should kill themselves. So as you can see, having a manic episode can be very serious. To qualify as a manic episode, someone would need to have that elevated mood for at least 1 week. Someone who shifts their mood a lot during the day, that's not bipolar disorder, that's something else is going on. Also, contrary to popular belief, bipolar disorder doesn't mean that someone bounces between those poles. It just means that someone's ever had a manic episode, although having depression is common. However, shifting between those poles would take place over a matter of weeks or months, not hours or days. So does any of this sound like Princess Peach to you? Me either. Well, Peach has got enough on her plate anyway, what with faking the kidnappings and all. Well, that's it for the diagnoses for Peach. Make sure to subscribe so you can catch the next character we look at, Link from the Legend of Zelda series.